All right, guys, and here we go again with another match in our Super Mario Maker Invitational, Super Mario Maker 2, obviously, and now we got BigJon, the Mario Land legend, versus SimpleFlips, a Mario 64 legend, both taking on the easy mode endless challenge here. 20 minutes for both of them as they start their challenges, and whoever gets more clears after 20 minutes with as many skips as they want is going to take the match. And I'm once again joined by Bismoon.
Yeah, this is going to be a very interesting match as well. SimpleFlips, I think, is a very well-known SM64 player and rum hack player.
True.
And meanwhile, BigJon, a very proficient 2D Mario speedrunner.
Absolutely.
I think both runners are about to start. They're ready. Yeah, there we go.
There we go.
So, first level, let's see what they get. Both Japanese levels.
Looks like Tibet here on the right screen.
Oh, that's a very short one. On he still checked for the.
Yeah, that's interesting. Interesting decision making. That's exactly what I was talking about in the interview earlier. That's probably the one point where you decide to not check for record. But BigJon also with a short level here, 1 second record on that right level, by the way.
Yeah, I think if you really, if you're doing a strategy of pausing early to look at the world record time, it's very easy to not even look at the stage at first and just pause. And then when you see 1 second, then you realize the flagpole is right there.
It probably becomes muscle memory at some point too. So that's where I could see that 10-second time here on the record on SimpleFlips level. Wasn't able to catch
BigJon
that
skipping his with a 46-second time. And with that, SimpleFlips is 1 level ahead now.
Early lead here, 2 clears to 1 for SimpleFlips, and SimpleFlips' luck so far has been pretty nice. 9-second level here for BigJon. Seems pretty straightforward. Would be surprised if there's any big surprises coming up, but maybe playing it safe here. Oh, you do not want to take a death here. How is he going to play this? Going for the spins, going for the bounces, and takes a death there before the goal.
Yeah, it's a very short stage, but definitely not a trivial one. As you can see, the
he's gonna play it again.
Goomba spam is actually oh, with a flower. There you go. That's gonna
make things easier.
Yep.
All right, very nice. Lots of 1-ups, so definitely no game overs here.
Yeah, what Panga was saying earlier really mattered here. He said in easy stages, you kind of want to find a power-up and just hold right with a free damage boost. That would have helped BigJon a lot if he did that on the first try. Even if the levels are on easy, if you're a small Mario or Luigi or whatever, you still are at the mercy of random enemies.
Yeah, that's obviously always the risk. How much do the record strats, quote unquote, differ from the strats you do when you play the level blindly? The record probably didn't pick up a power up, but with the power up, it would have probably been the better choice for a blind completion. But BigJon is ranking in these these 1-ups here.
Fast car stage. Meanwhile, SimpleFlips skipped a 2.5 minute GBA flower. I don't remember what the name of the power up is. He skipped that one though because that was not going to be a fun stage to go through.
SimpleFlips drowning.
Yeah, he took a death. I think he needed to go down that pipe, or maybe there's... Oh, just fly over, actually. That's probably what he's going to do now, unless he can't find any place to take off.
And oh my god, Panga throwing in the boys into the channel here for this next match. Guys, you're currently joining BigJon versus SimpleFlips, and looks like we are pretty even here as BigJon just completes his 3rd level, and SimpleFlips is about to do the same. If he's able to squeeze to that through here, very nice. Right, so 3 to 3, it looks like.
That's 4 stages for BigJon.
Oh, 4, okay, just got the
4 for
SimpleFlips
as well.
All right. Yeah. Still pretty much tight.
45-second stage, he decides to go for it. So this is the threshold at which I would be a little unsure whether or not I would want to go for it. I think the car would have tipped me towards skipping that stage. Meanwhile, SimpleFlips getting a SMB31-1 copy, so that should be pretty simple.
Yeah, BigJon still playing, and it looks like he might have to turn around there to meet the clear condition. 28 Koopas have to be defeated. Not sure if he got all of them on the upper side. He will probably see that soon. I guess he can still drive up there now.
Yeah, I didn't get to see if it was all Koopas or just at least 28. That can be a big factor in whether or not you would want to do these stages. Because if it's all 28, then it's a much less forgiving.
Yep.
Meanwhile, SimpleFlips on a SMW stage, loaded with wigglers, but it should be a fairly short one.
Yeah, grabs the checkpoint, and BigJon on the left screen getting his 5th clear in as well. Taking damage here, hopefully not dying towards the end. He did pick up the checkpoint, talking about SimpleFlips here on the right screen, but not a problem. Clears level number 6.
And BigJon is a bit less than 1 level behind, but as we saw, this can swing at any point in the race. And look, in 11-second stage, this could swing right now, actually.
Looks like it. We'll be able to see SimpleFlips here shortly. Very quick completion from BigJon. Good job here. Oh, God. Well, that looked like a short level, though. Maybe let's just
the freebie for SimpleFlips. He just took the door and won.
That's huge. Level number 7 under the belt, and level number 6 for BigJon score is probably about to get updated shortly. So still a full level lead here for SimpleFlips.
Oh, you see, this one is all 22 Goombas, so
Yeah.
you can't miss any one of them.
20 seconds.
Short stage. It might be a star, and okay, it's
a flower. It's interesting. BigJon has been getting a lot of these kill the animals levels. Lost his flower there. I'm not sure how big of a problem this is going to be. The shell might put in the work.
Yeah, the beetles are placing it.
Some Paragoombas, so they obviously cost a little bit of time if you're not able to defeat them fast, because you need to stomp them twice.
Meanwhile, SimpleFlips got a 55-second stage, so he decided to skip it. I think that's a good choice. And now BigJon has a clear condition, and there's the end.
All right, I was about to say
it was a close one.
Little Luigi right there could have died, but makes it work. 50 coins here. That looks like extremely quick. No, it's 550 coins.
Yeah, they look pretty easy to get those, so there should be no problem for him. Not costing you any time. And let's see, on-off desert.
Hasn't found the 5th coin yet. Not sure if it's up here.
It's not up there, so he has to go back. That could cost him a lot of time if he's unlucky.
Oh, we see it down there.
Oh, yeah, it's down there. Yeah, he saw it as well.
Okay.
He has to wait
for the rising poison, so not getting the cycle there.
And it's a very slow one too, so that's very unfortunate for SimpleFlips.
Nice gameplay here actually from BigJon on the right. Hopefully being able to clear that level. Does take damage, but is still fine. Level completed. They're actually almost tied up here. Both of them with the 8 clear of the run.
Yeah, clear number 8 and clear number 8. So yeah, about 5 seconds.
5 seconds of difference.
Not even 5.
Null and the coin desert coming up. 9-second level on the right, 15-second level on the left. Let's say who's actually coming out ahead at the end. Cape for BigJon.
Yeah, the cape. Yeah. Always fly above the stage whenever you can. I think that's a pretty good strategy.
That might have actually been some sort of skip up there, because I don't see really... Yep, there's a key as well, so that might have been... Nope. Okay, seems fine.
Yeah, it might have been one of those levels with where the red coins lead to like a treasure room.
Yeah. Maybe a little secret hidden in there. So SimpleFlips extending the lead a little bit.
1 minute stage, and he decides to... Okay, never mind. Yep. After taking a death, he skips through it.
Yeah, not too many skips actually overall so far. This was one of the few exceptions. 1 minute 42 seconds record here on the left. Immediate skip.
1 minute 42 seconds, kill 15 cheeps. I would have skipped that in a heartbeat.
And I think SimpleFlips decided to play a 54-second level, if I saw it correctly. Interesting.
Oh, okay, BigJon's going to be collecting money there. Or maybe skipping it?
He's not sure. Okay.
There you go. He had to get all of the coins, and I think that's what tipped him off because there are so many question blocks there.
Yeah, for sure. Looks like SimpleFlips is still playing his 50-second level there, but it does pay off. Didn't seem too risky, so he is getting that clear. BigJon, on the other hand, not able to find the clear and is now going to have to find one in hopefully this level.
Yeah, that's the 10. So one.
Big Reki also
yeah,
coming in.
that's what like a 15-second lead could go either way. Still, we're not even at the halfway point of the race yet.
Welcome back to 1-1 on the right screen. 12-second level looks like a normal desert 1-1 clone. And SimpleFlips does decide to go for the pipe. It didn't look
and
too
wall jump
risky.
to save a second there.
Pretty hot. It's going to be able to clear just fine.
A 10-second stage for BigJon, so that's another fortunate draw. Decides not to take the pipe. I think that's a good choice.
Also, 11 clears in 10 minutes for SimpleFlips is on pretty good pace here overall. Once again, currently Bismuth actually does still have the record here. 23 stages is what he was able to clear in that 20-minute time condition. So let's see if SimpleFlips is on pace to maybe become the new record holder, at least the GSA internal record holder.
Downward slope level. With the addition of slopes in Super Mario Maker 2, those levels are very popular right now.
Taking the cape there, which is obviously also gonna increase his just health total. Can maybe take some more damage. Might as well make that very worth. This pipe might already be the end of it. But BigJon actually with a pretty quick level on the left screen, and the ending here in the SMB3 stage, obviously, a little longer.
Yeah, there was some a little bit of lag there, but I think we should be back. So yeah, I think people are refreshing. Should be good to go.
And yeah,
meanwhile, SimpleFlips is at 12, and I think BigJon's at 11. Am I correct?
No, I think he's actually ahead. I think the scores have not yet updated. At least that's what it looked like on the overworld of the Endless challenge. We'll see probably after the next completion, but I think the scores are currently not up to date. And I think BigJon has a little bit of a lead, but obviously depends on the next level.
Yeah, SimpleFlips have to skip that one. It looked like a pretty busy on-off maze or something.
He gets the star here and might as well just be able to run through.
Yeah, he gets a much easier stage to compensate.
Yep, but I think BigJon is a little bit ahead still if the scores are up to date. Maybe by... Yeah, we are really looking at these 5 seconds of difference here. But obviously...
Yeah, stage 13 and stage 13 SimpleFlips as well.
Okay, Goomba Red Destruction.
Yeah, it's really surprising how many levels BigJon is
getting. Yeah,
I think that's like the 6th one where he has to kill enemies on top of having like get all coins levels a few times.
True. Yeah, just in general, he has the majority of his levels have clear conditions, and this actually looks a little bit longer now as he has to find these Goomba Reds.
Yeah, it's a little bit of a meme level, but he does have to play through it or skip it.
Yeah, interesting
decision.
decision.
He might be considering the skip now, but...
I've only seen one. I don't know where the third one is yet.
Meanwhile, SimpleFlips is battling Hammer Brothers with Little Toadette. That's a little scary. But he went through it fine, and is now on 14 clears.
Yep, in the lead now, as BigJon was stuck here a little bit finding these enemies. Didn't check for... I'm actually not sure if he checked for the record time at the beginning. Obviously, this is this kind of stage where if you know where the enemies are, you'll be able to complete it a lot quicker. So the world record is a little bit inflated there if you compare to a blind completion. But SimpleFlips in the lead now, which is the main thing that matters.
Yeah, about a 10-second lead, so this could still swing either way with 6 minutes to go. And we got an on-off level.
Looks like a really quick one, though.
Yeah, it's a very short one. Oh, and okay, never mind. the switch at the end just to
helping him out there.
Yeah.
No big brain strats required. Just hit the switch, get the clear, and SimpleFlips now really extending his lead. But very quick stage on the left screen as well, and we are actually keeping it close.
Yeah, BigJon right on his tail with about a similar length of a clear.
Super fast level on the left screen.
32 seconds. He decides to play through it. Let's see how that
and
goes.
Speedrun on the left, that might be in BigJon's favor. Is he still going to check the level time? 18 seconds.
Yeah.
We might be very close after this level if he plays it well. This is a speedrun though, so he has to clear it.
Yeah, SimpleFlips takes a death and decides to skip it. I think after taking a death, that's a fairly good decision.
Right, the most interesting part here is if BigJon is able to clear this level before the timer runs out. I think there's another Meowser waiting on it. No, that was just like a big build. Never mind. Looks like he is able to clear. There is a Meowser, but he had enough power-ups there to go through. But SimpleFlips also clearing the level almost at the same time on the right screen. Super quick level for him after the skip. So tiny lead now for BigJon.
Yeah, with only 5 minutes to go now, it's neck and neck. SimpleFlips is lucky to get rewarded by skipping his 32-second stage. He got rewarded with an 8-second one, so that was a good choice. And now let's see what they both get. 141, yeah, he's skipping that one for sure.
8 seconds on the right, that's a big swing potentially. 5 more minutes to go, actually less than that. BigJon has to kind of get lucky here. Oh wow, yeah, that's big for SimpleFlips. And another 1 minute level
stage. That's very unfortunate for BigJon, who has to sit through many level transitions.
That's super unfortunate. Let's see what he gets. He is not going to check. Did he check? No, I don't think he checked.
I don't think he did, no.
At this point, is he just going? Okay, at 27.
Should be good. A 30-second stage. A 30-second auto-scroller for SimpleFlips, so you can't really go any faster than that. Oh, and BigJon takes another death.
That's huge.
Yeah, well, SimpleFlips still only has one level ahead of him, so with a 1 or 2 freebies, BigJon could very well still be into it.
Tightly it was easy level and looks like a 9-second one.
Yeah, and checking out Mario's move just to make sure everything should be good.
Wait, didn't he flame you for that earlier? Wow.
Yes, he did. Yeah, he actually. Yeah, it's actually BigJon who did. So yeah, I'm calling you out right now.
Well, SimpleFlips also with a pretty quick level here on the right, extending his lead a little bit. Almost a full level lead now.
So yeah, let's see what level BigJon gets. It's could be the beginning of the comeback.
39 seconds on the world record. There's Speedrun 2 on the right. Let's see how fast it is. 40 seconds. Interesting. The BigJon dropping into the pit of water there. This is obviously gonna be a time loss most likely. But if SimpleFlips was to take a death anyway here, I don't think he has a power-up. That could obviously be huge.
Yeah. Meanwhile, BigJon just refreshed his mushroom, but has to fight Boom Boom, which does take a little bit of time.
Definitely. Also loses his power-up, so he can't get hit anymore.
He was a little too okay, what? There's a stage done.
Yep. Alright, SimpleFlips still going through the level on the right here.
Wasn't this level named Speedrun?
I think so, right? Speedrun 2. There's no... I mean, it's an interesting speedrun, but I think I remember the world record being 30 seconds, so maybe there was some sort of skip that he might have missed. Maybe not, I don't know. Is able to clear it out here and still in the lead. But BigJon, if he gets
let's see what
here. 28
seconds. Yeah, he should go for it.
Wait, actually, never mind. SimpleFlips just got the record, I think.
Alright, so 19 to 18 now. BigJon, I think, needs at least 2 levels in this last minute and a half.
Yep. Might be able to do that. I'm not sure how long this one was. I think there was a sub 30 record level on the right screen for SimpleFlips. As long as he's fine and doesn't take a death here, it is definitely looking pretty good for him. But if there was... Oh, and there it is. There's the death. And that's might be the beginning.
He decides to skip it. Meanwhile, BigJon, I think, should be done fairly soon with his. Let's see.
Goes into the war block.
There you go. And BigJon is now tied with SimpleFlips.
But SimpleFlips got a 16-second level. And he died. Oh, he went for a skip, but he did not get rewarded for it. So if BigJon gets super lucky here, gets a super quick level, that might actually allow him to come back.
He needs to hit the switches. Okay.
Uh-oh.
Let's see.
Oh, that looks kind of like a Meowser title. I'm not sure. That looks like Meowser sounds. That would obviously be quite unfortunate. Yeah, 43 seconds. He decides to play it, though. It's probably the last level for both of them.
Oh, he's skipping it. I don't think he figured it out.
Wait.
Both players skipped. So now, with 20 seconds to go, if they don't skip this one, they're going to have to play through it. They can't change their mind.
When the 20-minute mark passes, they have to finish the level. And whoever finishes the level first is going to take the win.
BigJon has an 8-second stage. Meanwhile, I didn't see for SimpleFlips.
The Cooper car.
Oh God! Didn't wait.
He died at the very end. Oh my God.
He was too keen. He should have waited for the blocks to come back.
Dude,
but he has a checkpoint. Oh, and SimpleFlips by a second.
Driving it casually to the end. That's amazing.
The photo finish. The timers are tied, so the video feeds are synced. So
yep.
SimpleFlips takes it by about a second and a half or something. That was a very close race and very unfortunate for BigJon, who ended up going a little too fast and falling through the blocks at the very end of the last stage.
Yep, that was heartbreaking. So close there. He would have made that comeback happen as SimpleFlips took that death there as he went for the skip and that one level earlier, but not able to close it out there. Super close ending. Definitely the closest one so far. 2019 for SimpleFlips the lead. Bismuth keeping the... and actually, you might as well probably keep the throughout the entire tournament, because as the difficulties increase, the amount of clears is probably going to go down by a little bit, but
I would be surprised to see 20 clears in Expert in 20
In Expert, yeah, that would be unlikely, to say the least. But yeah, BigJon coming through, joining. Super close race. I'm not sure if you're aware how that ending played out.
I saw those doggone beat blocks, and I was trying to wall jump and delay it in the air as long as I could to try to wall jump back up, man. I don't know why those were so far away. I did, and I got caught below it. I bonked my head, and then that was it, man.
Yeah, the difference between the winner and the loser in this race was just about the time it takes to check out Mario's moves.
Oh, so you're trying to... Oh, okay. I see how it is. I see how it is. I see how it is. All right. What? Yeah, you forgot I'm an ethical hacker. I can drop a digit off your social. So you better watch out with the Georgia Conway. I'm just saying. Wake up tomorrow is Mary Smith. I'm just saying.
Oh God. Okay, let's move on to SimpleFlips, who won the race. Casually driving it through there at the very end. But yeah, actually, how did that feel overall? You had that one level there right before the end where you tried to read the skip, ended up taking the death. That actually made that race so close at the very end. But other than that, how did your stages feel overall?
I feel like most of my levels were pretty noob friendly. I didn't have that many long ones that I had to skip.
Yeah, skip rate actually fairly low. What's also quite interesting, how many clear condition levels BigJon got. He had to kill like 500 enemies or something.
I had those coin levels, and I was thinking maybe it was me fine until I saw it said all the coins, and I saw that there were coins in the blocks. I'm like, forget that mess.
Oh, God.
I was hoping it was one of those just run right and they'll all be in your path. No, and I had like 2 levels in a row that were like 90 plus seconds. I'm like, nope, gonna skip those. And that was when I was really okay, I just gotta play something now.
Well, at the end of the day, that was probably the closest race we've seen so far. Amazing stuff. Still got the content out of it, so thank you guys so much, obviously, for joining SimpleFlips. Moving on to the normal round. And yeah, guys, thank you for watching. We are obviously moving on here with more races just after a little bit of an intermission. It was a pleasure to be joined by you as well, Bismuth. And after the intermission, we will be right back with more Mario Maker content.